got the M3
and the E36 using full rep range.
I was so slow through here.
Woohoo! That was a big set. M5 39 restorations, but the title of the video already suggested we massively clickbaited it with the face of this man and the logo and everything. So finally, we made it.
Finally, I made it, yeah.
Yes, I mean, we had sort of a collab going on with my E34 M5 3 years ago.
Yeah, that was when it was out of fuel, actually.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. That was fun. That was good fun. And now we have you. Well, we also did. We tried to do something during the Börstein Experience Day.
We did, but I brought the wrong car.
Yeah,
I brought my E39 M5, which is in far too good of a condition for the Nürburgring.
It's good to drive Madonna around, but. And now,
so I brought this bucket.
Yeah, Project Cologne.
Project Cologne. E46 used to be 325i, but right now it's 330i with the 6-speed.
And something interesting about it, because you're known for restorations,
yes,
restoring
OEM.
Cars, all OEM. When I said like, hey, let's do this and that, even with the E34 and 5, you're like, yeah, I want to keep it stock. I don't like.
I remember that.
Yeah, and now you're actually building this as more or less a track tool,
exactly.
kind of.
So I finally decided it's time to learn how to drive fast on the track. I want to learn how to drift, how to power slide, all of that stuff. And this car was sitting unused, and I didn't want to sell it because I'm really emotionally attached to it. It's one of the first projects on the channel.
Nice.
So might as well put it to the use. So I'm not gonna go full race car, at least not for now, but track capable.
Amazing. I'm excited for that. And massive kudos. I think I said it on the video that you made, that I really appreciate and like that you're actually getting with something like not crazy M3 or something, just like that you can. I
purposely wanted something slow.
Yeah. This is by no means slow. What we've seen, because we already did a lap and it's actually not slow, but it's you need to use your skills to make it go fast, especially in the corners. And that's a very good car, very good choice. So let's talk a bit about the car. For everything else, go to his channel, and if you haven't subscribed yet, because that's definitely worth it, especially as a BMW lover. I mean, well, if you don't know him, I don't know under what kind of BMW you've been living the last couple of years. Anyway, so 330 started as 325, like you said.
Yeah, it was super base car. Didn't even have electric seats or heated seats. It was gray interior, so I took it apart. I did individual two-tone interior, then I did complete M Sport 2 kit, M Sport steering wheel. I mean, the interior is beautiful. And then I daily drove it for about 3 years, and then I bought E39 530i, which is more comfortable for daily driving. And then this one developed a rod knock because previous owner changed oil maybe 3 times in the entirety of the car's life. And then I bought a donor card, 330i 6-speed, and literally took me about a week time-wise to do the entire swap. I took the engine out, I did a crap ton of preventive maintenance.
That was an M2.
How was it?
That
was a fart cage.
Yeah, well, there, you can.
Oh, there it is.
So he's accelerating and letting off the gas just so everyone can hear him fart. Well, we're not that kind of people. So, but again, everyone can see more everything on your channel regarding like the previous history of the car. As of now, it's one of the most immaculate conditions 330 C46s I've seen and driven.
Really?
Yeah, of course. I mean, come on, it's you, man. It's,
see this dent here? That's for good luck.
Okay.
That's for good luck.
That's good.
Since the day I bought it, I don't want to fix it.
That's good.
If I fix it, I'm gonna scratch it.
The car already sits on Michelin Pilot Sport 5 tires. Yes.
And this is actually a very affordable setup. This is what I would like to call OEM track setup, because these are actually X3 rims, 17-inch, and I picked this up for €250.
Nice.
Really good condition. And the tires 225, 45, 17, around €400 for a set.
Wow, new.
Deal. New, yeah.
So it's like 100 years per tire.
Yeah.
In today's inflation environment, this is nothing.
It's pretty good, and it's a good tire.
It's fantastic tire. You can see we had plenty of like a bit of slides. We had lots of grip as well. The only limitation we had is probably like the front suspension settings.
For now, it's stock.
Yeah. So the brakes look a bit bigger.
So 330i brakes with StopTech slotted rotors, and we have Hawk HP Plus pads and AT Type 200 fluid. I don't think it's full brake fluid. I don't think it's full-blown racing fluid, but good enough for the track.
Are you planning on upgrading like the calipers?
For now, it's gonna stay like this. The rear is still stock, so the next episode on my channel, I gotta do the rear end. I'm doing complete M3 rear end, so LSD diff, drive shafts, top shaft, brakes, reinforcing the rear subframe, doing the brace as well. and then Bilstein with these 16 coilovers.
Amazing, amazing. Well, everything you can follow on Stratton's channel. For now, enjoy the lap. I really loved it. Absolutely fantastic car.
It was so much fun.
Yeah, I'm even looking much more forward now to see how this is going to play out with the more mods that we're gonna play along with.
I'm definitely coming back, and I would love for you to take it for a spin again.
Exciting.
And the fact that it survived.
Was not that bad. I was.
You were hard on it.
Yeah, but it was track hard. It was mostly hard on the brakes.
Yeah.
And yeah. So anyway, you guys enjoy the lap. This was fantastic, and yeah, on to many more laps.
So what do you think of the clutch?
Very good.
Yeah, brand new Zax. So I talked to a few people and asked if I should go with performance clutch or sport Kupplung.
Yeah.
They told me to go with stock.
Okay.
So I went with stock. It's Zax Extend or whatever, so it should be good. Try out the brakes as well. I'm curious to see where you're gonna see there.
Yeah.
The rears are fortunately stock, but Hawk HP Plus pads, StopTech slotted rotors, and ATE Type 200 brake fluid.
Okay. The most important thing, as we learned from your lap,
traction control. So aggressive on this car.
Yeah.
So do you have experience, a lot of experience with E46 330i?
I did. I think actually earlier this year I drove like a track prep one. Also like one guy who restored it from Lithuania or so. It was quite good, quite nice. Those are nice cars, you know. It's like if I would be looking at a budget track car, which is like, okay, I want the BMW rear-wheel drive, old school traditional, this would be definitely high on the list. Because this is not a M3 prices, because they're like stupid, but especially as a beginner, you're gonna do more harm than good to yourself, you know, because you will then learn how to drive on power. You might crash the car. Like,
cheaper to fix, easier to drive because it has less power.
Exactly, and you're gonna focus more on becoming a better driver rather than using the power more. So and then later you can always upgrade.
That was my idea. Stock with mostly stockish car, and as I progress as a driver, then slowly upgrade components.
Yeah, no, sounds good. Very, very good idea.
So my short list was either E36 or E46. But I didn't want to buy another car, and this was just sitting there. So like, you know. Plus, a lot of my subscribers suggested that. So
yeah, no, sounds
kind of took their advice. Oh, that is a cool car.
Yeah.
Nice.
Always a reminder to come back home safely to these girls.
Indeed.
Yeah, from this year on, you can customize your yearly lap ticket. Yeah, a little extra for the.
How many laps do you do yearly?
Close to 1,000.
Close to 1,000.
Yeah, because I think I'm right now on. Around 500 or over 500 in tourist laps alone, but then I have track days, I have racing, I have all kinds of stuff. So, all right, off we go.
Man, you're tough with the clutch.
I'm getting used to it.
Let's see.
Yeah, so suspension a bit on the soft side, but not horrible.
Like I said, it's mostly stock. M Sports brakes and Koni FSD. Brakes, good?
Yeah.
What a riot. This is much faster than what I did.
Yeah. It's actually good. The chassis bound, like, dances quite nicely. I like it. Yeah. It's of course soft on the shock, so there's a lot of shit flying around, but
mostly the armrest.
Yeah.
That up?
Yeah, you can drop it down because it will keep falling down, I think.
Then I'll hold it with my hand.
Okay, that's a good use of your human body. Yeah.
Man, this is really beautiful through here. Oh, the brakes are good.
Yeah. It's very good.
Okay, if this car survives you, then I know I've done well.
Curb test?
Yep. Oh, you like the tires?
Good, very good.
Pilot Sport 5. Why?
I'm enjoying this. It's really, really good.
Using the tachometer to the fullest.
Of course, it's 606.9 when you can use it.
Yep.
Not the ideal line, but
You have a slow guy. Can you overtake the M3? in the measly 330i.
I probably can. It doesn't count because I think it's a rental car, to be honest.
Ah, okay.
So
Slow driver.
yeah.
We got the M3 and the E36.
Using full the rep range.
And I just did drop bearings. Some people are gonna yell, no, you need to break in drop bearings. There is no break in for drop bearings. Brake pedal still nice and firm?
Fantastic. Very good.
Nice.
It's really, really good. Like the first couple of corners you did, I heard like some knocking on the rear. Like
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I think it's of course you should check that subframe, but I think it was traction control, to be honest.
No, there is some like a very how do you call it, like a dull sound, and I think it's the exhaust, but I'm not sure. Go M54.
Come on.
Open diff.
That was alright. There's a bit of body roll, so you cannot get a decent entry, but we probably have good outside footage from Stateside Supercars.
Yep. So that's the project for the next episode. Complete M3 rear end.
Nice.
Deep overhaul, drive shafts, prop shaft, brakes, all of that stuff.
Very good.
Tires are screaming bloody murder.
Yeah. Did you do anything on the camber setup, or can you not do much
Nope,
with
I
it?
didn't even have time to do the wheel alignment, if I'm being honest with you.
Okay. So yeah, that could be it. Also, like there's no front end grip.
Yeah, this is... I've literally barely had time to fill up the AC.
That's important.
That didn't work out because, well, it is. It took me 2 hours to get here, 2.5. And it's quite hot.
The guy in front of us doesn't need AC.
Oh, look at him.
Dude, come on, don't like what? I mean, he is.
Get that K-trim. Oh, he's faster in straight line.
I mean, he is, but it's also. Nice if you would like make way.
Oh my god. And you're left with braking all the time, huh?
Yeah, it's actually I realized that it's also quite a bad skill.
Is it?
It's good skill for times, but the car needs to be prepped. And the issue that we have now, actually, when we like drive really high G-force stuff with on a race car, because you run on full slicks, not because you have a downforce,
Yeah.
is that I should use the left foot more to hold myself in the seat.
Ah, true.
So like,
I think there were some comments about Walter
Yeah.
Roll not using his left
yeah,
foot.
and yeah, that's what I also said. I think it's because he's, well, first of all, he was not sending it.
Yeah.
We need to be honest with that. So I don't know how much he actually needed it. But yeah, that's the thing, that it's beneficial to hold yourself maybe. But
Especially in a stock seat.
yeah, but what I used to do is my foot would be always on the, or like hovering above the pedal and just like anchoring myself with the heel into the floor. But now with racing, I have my foot here, and I just like swap it, go back from pedal to the dead pedal.
Blind wipers. Oh yeah, another thing I did was added a different oil pan baffle so that the oil stays in place in hard corners.
Mm-hmm.
Important.
That's very good. Yeah.
So yeah, as far as the engine goes, I hope I don't jinx it, but it should be okay.
Should be good. The temperatures are nice. We have a yellow, unfortunately.
Bummer.
But hey, I'm really impressed by the car.
Yeah.
Honestly, the suspension is of course soft, so there's not that much of a.
Yeah, it's stock.
But engine, the running of it, the brakes, very good, very important. Tires as well. We're missing a bit of front end grip, but it's because
Needs wheel alignment as well.
alignment.
Yeah.
But it's also, I need to say, it's also partially my skill, because I'm coming from like, you know, well prepared cars and like full slicks, and then I jump in and it's like, oh, okay, we don't have that much, so you need to be a bit more gentle. But
don't worry, I'll be back with different suspension and different rear ends.
it's nice. We'll have some continuous.
With Bilstein B16, I think you can also adjust the stiffness.
Yes.
So should be quite fun with that. I've never used coilovers on a car before, because if you know my channel, I'm all about like original and whatnot.
With B16 you need additional camber plates if you want to have extra camber, or you need to work with camber bolts on the front.
This car is going to be a bit of an all-around, so I want to be able to drive on the track, but also to learn to drift.
Drift?
Yes, I want to learn how to power slide, all that stuff.
That was a good entry. I love that.
That was beautiful. You know what? I'm having so much fun.
That's good. Me too.
I was so slow through here.
Woohoo! That was a big set. I hope we have a good.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah. That was
Go,
fantastic.
Project Cologne. What is he doing?
He's vibing. Thank you.
A lot of understeer, huh?
Yeah, a tiny bit. It's also the tires are getting hot now, so the front end is kind of struggling a bit.
Well, eventually I'm gonna have to do semi-slicks or something.
Yeah, but for now it's perfect because with semi-slicks now you're gonna have the issue of more body roll because you just have too much.
So as I said, the goal with me is take it step by step, so I can feel the changes that I make to the car.
Perfect. That's the best way.
You know, I can go full track prep like at once,
but yeah, then you're not gonna know. Yeah, no, exactly. No, that's fantastic. I'm really looking forward to see how your audience is gonna perceive like this
me too.
track stuff.
Me too. Hopefully they like it.
Yeah.
I have 2 drift events in November.
Yeah.
Car as well in Meppen.
Okay.
That should be pretty fun. So by then I want to do the LSD. Although I've been told that you can drift with an open diff as well.
I mean, you kind of can, but it's not as easy.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can put the diff, then why not?
Mini carts.
A bit more oomph.
But the temperature didn't move one
But
bit.
that's a water temperature, so you don't know what the oil is doing.
Yeah, that's the next thing. I gotta set up oil temperature gauge and oil pressure gauge as well.
Fast and the Furious.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Car survived.
They did very, very well.
You were really hard on it, so I like the fact that it survived.
Yeah, no, it's good, dude. I loved it. Like the only thing was like the suspension. It's soft because everything else works, and that's like, you know, that instantly pops out. So like, okay, so with that alone, you're gonna gain a lot more confidence with it and more precision.
Sure. Yeah, because I've literally finished the swap this morning and came here. Because he had
amazing.
a 2.5 liter engine that had a rod knock, so I swapped in 330i with the 6-speed manual.
Nice.
It's a 6-speed. I kept the original diff, which is 3.15.
Yeah.
And then did the brakes and just a crap ton of maintenance on the engine to make sure it's
perfect.
You know, good. So the next step is suspension and the rear end.
Amazing.
Man, I'm really.
And the brakes aren't smoking, so it's. Are they? They're not. I think not. No, amazing. Good job.
Pedal is still nice and firm.
It's super firm. You can smell them, but it's because we use them properly. That's normal.
Yeah, I used a lot. Yeah.
But no, amazing, dude. That's really promising. You know.
Thank you.
That's really promising. If the car is already in this first iteration this good, all right.
That means a lot coming from you.
No, I'm really excited to see what other like how the other upgrades gonna play out, because right now it's already really good. What are you gonna do with interior? You're gonna keep it as is stock, or are you gonna do some weight reduction?
We'll see. I don't want to go too crazy. I still want it to be comfortable so I can drive it to and from the track. But I'm definitely thinking different seats, like Recaro CS that we were seeing earlier. For the front, because like this is not very good.
No, this is definitely a thing.
You're just all over the place. So definitely front seats, and then I'm gonna do a strut brace in the back, reinforce the rear subframe, strut brace in the front probably, and you know, just make it nice and fun on the track.
You wanna wrap it in Alcantara, the steering wheel, or is it too racy?
I don't know. I think this one is a bit too thick.
I like it.
You like it?
I like it, yeah, because it gives you more...
and it's perforated as well, so I guess...
I mean, it's nice. It's definitely not bad.
We'll see, maybe I do that as well, you know.
You get a bit of CSL
maybe
feeling.
Different, shorter shifter maybe, perhaps.
That's a good point. Yeah. Because it is good.
Yeah,
but
there's absolutely no slop now, because everything is brand new.
Yeah.
But definitely shorter one.
Yeah, nice. Very, very cool. Very amazing. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed it. Like,
Thank
really.
you for that, Misha, as well. This was awesome.
This was
Thoroughly
yeah.
enjoyed
I'm
it as
looking
well.
forward. I hope I didn't like upset you with slamming the car or something.
No,
that I
it's
still
fine.
that I
This
still
is-
that I gonna get a second opportunity for
Absolutely.
with mods.
I call that stress testing.
Awesome, awesome.
If
No,
it survives all of that,
amazing, very cool. Well, stay tuned, and guys, of course, I don't know if somehow you don't know Charoudin M539 restorations. Go check out his channel at your own risk, because you're gonna lose lots of time there. Like
Misha.
it's some people might say it's like you have like SMR videos, because like for 1 hour long you talk for
quite long.
but they're very technical and people learn a lot, and this is like really amazing.
Thank you.
So I'm looking forward to following this project, and yeah, also driving it, of course. But really, really cool.
Project Cologne.
Project Cologne.